Hello there, Virgo, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good out there. And Virgo, we're going to find out what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Virgo and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what we got going on. Ooh, we got something good. We got a flurry of activities. So perhaps you're in the midst of this right now where there's just a lot of action. Perhaps you're communicating back and forth, or it's coming. So you better get ready, because with the Eight of Wands, it brings excitement, it brings opportunities, and again, a lot of activity. So heaven is definitely accelerating something for you. So pay attention to those things that really inspire you. Take on opportunities that really ignite your heart. That's going to be key here with the Eight of Wands. Now, some of you, there may be some even hot, passionate communication coming in between you and another. Okay. And fire sign is showing up with the Eight of Wands. So let's see what else you need to know when it comes to your current situation. Oh, look at that. We got a wedding. Okay. So either you're taking your relationship to the next level, or perhaps, recommitting or committing to a deeper level here. But some of you may not even be in the process of taking a relationship to the next level, but you are taking your own self to the next level. And yes, it's also, attracting some type of loyalty, some type of commitment on the horizon, if that's what you want and want to stay committed to. And yes, you might find yourself getting married. You can also find yourself getting invited to maybe special ceremonies, graduations, weddings, births. And I would say go. Okay, this is all about movement. It's all about activity, and it's going to lead you to something satisfying. All right, let's see what else for Virgo. Okay, things are turning around for you. I was hearing a song in my mind here. It was like something about turn around, and I look at the blood. Yeah, things are turning around. We may have had to really bleed something out, or to see something, that's no longer of use. Maybe it's something that you inherited, or something that you've seen as a pattern, or something that you're seeing with your family or others, that it's not cohesive to, something new within yourself, what you want to stay committed to. So yeah, something has bled out, impurities that want to poison the blood, right? So there's something strong about letting this be and allowing yourself to heal as well. Okay. So again, you're taking yourself and your relationship with your higher self and spirit to the next level. And also coming to a place of, being rooted, being grounded, even if you felt like you had to be uprooted. And that's what I see. It's like this tree. It's almost like it's been uprooted. But what's nice is that the roots haven't even broken here. So you can always plant yourself somewhere else to thrive. So no matter where you're going, know you will always be grounded and rooted, and you can thrive once again, especially if you've been feeling the lack of. All right, let's see. The feminine, trusting yourself. Okay, it's coming to you, Virgo. Whether you're a male or female, there may actually be a feminine that's going to be a part of your life right now, or soon will be. I would say this person would be very nurturing. She may even have, special insights. She may even have a gift of psychic, I can't even say it. Anyways, being psychic, clairvoyant, clairaudient, all of that good stuff. However, the feminine is also in a place of just being at peace, submissive possibly as well, right? To circumstances, just being gentle with oneself, with others right now. There's something about being very soft and taking a very soft approach. And also the feminine is nurturing something important. So perhaps, especially if you are those Virgos that put yourself last, you need to listen to your intuition on what you need to take care of with yourself and do it. Honor that. Let's get more with the feminine for you. What's important for Virgo to know about this feminine? Secrecy and resistance. Yeah, keeping things to yourself. I really get High Priestess actually with the energies of this. So we've got not only Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also Pisces. Secrecy, the feminine, and resistance, right? So you are staying strong in your own femininity or that feminine energy of yourself, whether you're male or female, because we all have the masculine and the feminine. But you do need to trust your instincts, your intuition, and keep things to yourself. You know, if things are going good or bad, it doesn't matter. Keep it to yourself for the time being, because you're creating some type of resilience here. Some type of like spiritual protection, spiritual armor as well. Now, some of you might even be into maybe fitness here, and you could even be doing something with resistant training, but you are in a place of resistant training spiritually. You know, you're not leaking out information, or you're making sure you're just keeping a dream or a goal or a vision pure. And that's what you need to do. So I do feel also you're someone that people trust with secrets, right? And also with this feminine, you know, if you have a feminine here in your life, I would say this is someone that you can trust with your secrets. Okay, what else? We have the gospel. So this might be a time where you're wanting to strengthen your faith, learn more about your spirituality or another spirituality. Perhaps you have a gospel to teach or to send out there. Now, see what works with you. You know, are we being resistant to traditions or, you know, other things that have been aligned, and do we want to go against it? Because I do feel that there's something that we are releasing here. Let's get a little bit more actually with that gospel for you. Because I also see this as almost like the Hierophant card too, where we want to stay straight here. We want to just keep doing things right now by the book almost, right? Just remaining oh my God, it's been a long day, I guess. Inconspicuous. Let's get more about the gospel. Blend into the environment. I just said inconspicuous. Secrecy. Okay, so we're not doing anything to, you know, stand out, so to speak. I mean, you know, your energy already stands out, so just know that, okay? But you are being shielded. You are being, you know, given this spiritual armor, so to speak here. So blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. So it's kind of like go by the book or just do what others are doing for the time being without losing your own self. But you are also maybe taking on a shape shifting with yourself too, figuring out what you like and what you don't like, especially because I do feel you're in a different transition. You're coming into, you know, feeling your way more than thinking your way. So if it feels good and right, do that. But in the meantime, all you got to do is blend into the environment. Okay. You're like, it's like spirit wants you to hold yourself in this place of secrecy as well, because there's a surprise here. Okay. What else for Virgo? Yeah. It's like keep quiet until, right? Until Eight of Wands, action, movement, opportunities. Love where you are. I love when that card comes out. I love it. So use your sensitivity to know when to act. We were just talking about that. This is the feminine, the instincts, the intuition here. And the more that you can just keep things to yourself, and that could be hard for some of you Virgos, not all of you, but you know, it can be hard because we want to share a lot, right? But right now it's just keep it to yourself and love where you are. You're like moving in a stealth-like way towards your blessings. And the reason why you want to do that is because Spirit is protecting you from some other a force out there, okay, that is beyond your control anyways, but heaven has control over it. So use your sensitivity to know when to act and connect to your heart and your head when determining what you would like to do. So if it matches with your mind and your heart, go with it. But if there's a battle, take your time. Don't feel like you have to do it, okay? And either way, just be where you're at. Yeah, I just really get you're right where you need to be. Okay. And the more that you are neutral about yourself, a situation, what has bled out, the better off you're going to be. So balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So blending in. You're not swaying one way or another. You're just being very even, gentle, and assured. There's a gift in this. Trust it. It's propelling you forward. I mean, the Eight of Wands is being propelled forward here. Now, some of you might even have an option, or I should say an opportunity to travel. If that's the case, you may want to do it. What else? A polite declaration. So Virgo, whatever you want to do, do it. Just be neutral, right? You're not, when you're neutral, it's like you're not labeling or judging anything right or wrong. You're just allowing it to exist, right? But as you're allowing things to exist, you can politely declare what it is that you want. You can move in whatever direction you need to accomplish your goals. It is time for you to get out there and claim what is yours and stay in your power. And your power is being silent, being strong, being resilient towards anything or anyone that may want to pull you off track. What else? I mean, no matter where you are or you land, you're going to thrive. Amble with contentment. Okay, now listen to this. Waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous right now. So we're not pushing or forcing anything. We don't have to. Just love where you're at. Love where you're at. Love the good, the bad, all of it, right? Because again, you're not judging it. You're just allowing it to exist, okay? And as you just allow it to exist, what starts to happen with time and as days go on, the focus on what's more harmonious to you will be a lot more vibrant. It'll be more of what you are focusing. So those things that you may not like or don't like, they lose their hook on you. They lose their way out as well. What else? In the light of the moon, a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears from your fears to your soul's beauty. Okay, so there's another card that wants to come out with that in the light of the moon. Just glide through the currents with a different approach. Okay, it's a softer approach. I really feel that it's just taking a soft, silent approach. Anyhow, it says gliding through those currents. With a different approach, you will glide through a situation with grace and ease. Going inward and bringing your understanding, perspective, or behavior into flow will help your dreams take flight. So you're just honoring some new changes while remaining, silent and patient, blending in with your environment. Because some of you might even be in a new place too. And so you're just kind of getting used to things. Again, you're just seeing what you like, what you don't like. However, just go through it. I mean, it's like you might as well. And I feel that you would also resonate with the last SOS reading. It's like, just go with it here. And that's why I feel that you would resonate with that. So the link to that video is in the description box below. But there's something about you just not resisting. And we even have that resistance. So just know that, yes, you've got this resilience. You've got this spiritual armor to protect you as you go through, a time period where only the moon is illuminating aspects of yourself here that are enlightening, that are beautiful, whether you think it's good or bad, because remember, you're not even judging it as good or bad. You're just allowing it to be. So as you allow it to be, you start to feel a lot more harmonious. You start to feel a lot more balanced and at ease. And continue to do your polite declaration, your affirmations. Okay, what else? Surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. Yeah, the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. And so we've got this like moon card in that light of moon, right? And not all can be seen here. And if we do try to measure things, that's why we want to be in a place of neutrality. We could actually put a limit. So be limitless. Don't put a ceiling on things, what you're capable of doing or earning or having. It's coming to you. This is that high priestess or that feminine. It's drawing towards you. Look at those arrows. And now, oh God, yeah, the Cupid's arrows or just arrows here, the wands. And then look at this arrow. It's pointing right at you. It's coming. So you're in this place of highly attracting that which you want. And it is benefiting you in the place of prosperity, abundance, loving where you're at or where you are. Back on task. Oh, do we have another octopus or, oh no, that's like a squid. Okay, well, anyhow, be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule or project you're working on. All could use some fine tuning. So let's get a little bit more about that fine tuning, that back on task, which, being neutral about things will, again, help you see what is the most important, especially if you're kind of confused at what task to pay attention to. Let's get more back on task. And perhaps, that whole thing about feeling uprooted and then having to be placed here, and so now you got to get used to all of this new things, your new environment or new changes. You do have distinctive potential. Oh, yes. So rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize a goal. So there's something very distinct that you are doing and earning and claiming that is rightfully yours, that heaven absolutely wants you to claim. Notice the narwhal's, tooth. I believe that's like one of their tooths that actually grows out like that. But notice it's like arrows. It's like pointing. Something is pointing you in the right direction here. Again, you're paying attention to your surroundings, listening to your intuition. And I feel like the more that you can just be quiet too, the more you're going to hear the secret plans of the divine and for you. But trust that you absolutely have something distinct about you and that you're accomplishing and attaining. What else? Both of these. Okay. Leaping through the air, facing your fears. Yeah, a plan you have made is on track. See, those arrows are pointing in the right direction. If you're waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. So listen to your intuition about those ideas or projects that you want to do. And some of you, I feel that you have a project with yourself. It's like I don't know, you're doing something with yourself, making yourself over, transforming yourself here, right? Maybe there's something with nutrition, fitness, your look. So, whatever. But anyhow, you are doing something right. Okay, now let's see. Look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in knowing who you are, the gift of neutrality. Know who you are. This is your polite declaration. Some of you Virgos, it's been hard because maybe you've been having to please others or play a role or do something, right? Just trust that you're coming into your own here. And Spirit doesn't want you to give in to any fears. Okay, the fears are just obstacles. That's what that moon will do all the time. Because when we can't see everything and when the moon is only lighting up so much, we could actually visualize or see something in our own imagination and get scared. So don't allow your imagination and fears to override a situation. Just know that whatever you have planned in the past, it's on track. What else for Leo? Or Leo, oh my gosh, why would I say that? Virgo, maybe you need to listen to Leo's reading, or maybe there's a Leo that you're with or working with in the future. Let's see what else for you. Oh, that's kind of funny though. I did say Leo, and Leo is associated with the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about facing our fears. So I feel that you guys have Leo placements in your chart, or you really are embodying that strength lion energy here. Look at that. I almost said Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. There's more resistance here. So I wonder if this is good or bad, right? We're not going to allow the naysayers to get in our way either, or others. Okay, so I need to get more. I felt like there was something that was already talking about, being silent and quiet here. So let's get more. What's important for Virgo to know about that Seven of Wands? Some of you, there's something about like, something was blocked here, Something has been blocked here. Okay, let's get a little bit more about the Seven of Wands. Okay, now also remember, we got to take a different approach here. So this is a more of aggressive approach when we got that feminine here too, okay? So we may need to just back away from doing that too much. Yeah, I feel that there's something toxic going on. So yes, you may still need to have healthy boundaries, right? Know your boundaries and the boundaries of others, because there are some toxicity, right? Toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. And look what you're doing. You're blocking it out. Do it. Block it out. Remember, you're being resistant towards that toxic negative energies. Okay, what else? Dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Okay, what's holding Virgo back, or what will hold you back? Because I see you having fun here. This card is number 7, and we even have 7 of Wands. Safe and surrounded by love. Okay. I do feel that you just need to take care of yourself. Now, if this is already past you, then, bring your guard down and come back to a place of just, taking good care of yourself. Remain neutral. Because, the thing is this might be just exhausting. You might not even have to, be on guard so much. It might just be draining you to do that, because you do have the situation where, okay, now we have 7 and 17. That is so cute. Okay, safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you're being protected. Okay, this is a card of protection. And I don't know if I said it, but I should have, because I was really feeling like, oh, it's when I said something was being blocked. I just felt like an angel is blocking something for you. Now I know what it is. It's because you're being protected from others. So listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you, because you do have something that you know is right for you. Others, there's something about others, or maybe family or something, that may think they know what's right for you, but for right now you just got to block it out. Okay. Now some of you may be blocking someone out specifically here that is toxic. And Spirit is saying, yes, keep doing it. Yeah, and trust. Now, this is very interesting that this came out after we're just talking all about this. Guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. See? Okay. So we can be vigilant and strong and guard our heart, but yet we can be easy about ourselves, right? Because you've already did your polite declaration. So there's no need to push it any further. But yes, not everyone deserves your heart. Remember, boundaries, right? Think of those wands as the barbed wire fence. We're not going to allow it to happen. No way. We don't need that toxicity. Okay, what else? Replacing what was lost. And look, you've got the star fish here. And I kind of get like star card energy coming through anyhow. Yeah, you're going to get something replaced, right? Replacing what was lost. And this is also a very big and good indication of abundance on the horizon. Good fortune. You now have the opportunity to rejuvenate and start anew. Ooh, I just want to go back to that tree because I feel like this tree is you. You know, you've been uprooted because look at the roots. They're like above the concrete there, or the ground. It's like you've been uprooted, but yet your roots are still strong. You notice that? I don't see no broken roots. All right, so create with a new perspective or outlook. This card may also indicate abundance is on the horizon. And heaven is going to replace what was lost or missing, or what you may feel that's, that you've been yearning, longing for. What else? Enjoy the journeys. Just stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. That's the Eight of Wands. Okay, that's like the first card that came out. Many opportunities, changes, activities going on around you. These changes are not only good, but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. And diving deep. Oh, and we're shedding the old. This is definitely moon energy coming through. Look at the crawfish or the lobster here, and we're diving deep. So the moon energy brings about some, stirrings of emotions. Maybe absolutely could be uncomfortable, but it's when we're actually comfortable with being uncomfortable is when we have great enlightenment. It's when we really do shed an old thing, an old way, old skin, right? So there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you're feeling about your current situation. And remember, all you're doing is getting back on task here. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see the new prospects. And we've got that shedding of the old. Okay, what else? Gentle moderation, more about that neutrality. Take your time, and pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. So renegotiate what you're trying to accomplish here in a way that you're taking the pressure off, okay? And just a reminder, heaven is helping you too, okay? You're not having to do something alone. So you can take a gentler approach. Gentle moderation is the key with all things right now. Ask for help or assistance if you need to, or renegotiate some things, right? Because this is your time where you are politely declaring what it is and who it is that you want and what is rightfully yours. What else? We got the shadow and strega. Yes, this is all about strength. This is all about creating something from nothing because you're that powerful. Because you're willing to see the shadow and illuminate whatever it is that we do need to see. So yes, you are mastering and blending the shadow and the light aspect of oneself and also that feminine and the masculine energy. But trust Virgos, especially those Virgos that, you've lost a tremendous amount or something like that, and it's like really hard for you to believe. But you do need to know that your ability to create something out of nothing is warranted and you will be helped. Another arrow there. What else? Look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in the situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. Ooh, you are looking beyond the surface. And that takes a great, wise soul at times, right? Because the surface can really, and we're talking about the surface of that tree root too. Oh my gosh. Seek ways to bring depth to your world. I want more too with that look beyond the surface. Adrift in shallow water. Just take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Just notice the small things and appreciate them. That's how you can really just do this effortlessly. When you want to look beyond the surface and go to the depths of your soul, and start to look at everything in the eyes of spirit with a gentle way, a patient way, a neutral way as well. But most importantly, just notice those small things, those small minor adjustments that happen in your life that makes it a little bit easier. When you notice those small things, that's what brings you great big blessings later on. And you too, Virgo, I feel this is like the butterfly effect. You and another sign and Scorpio kind of have this butterfly effect going on. This is exactly you too. You are the butterfly effect. These small acts, these small things, small behaviors, they're leading up to a profound and big, great blessing or blessings in the future on a grander scale. What else? Disengage from outcomes. Let go so you can open yourself up to the highest love that you deserve. Find ways to release your worry or any unresolved lack of forgiveness you might be holding on to. Yeah, because we might be really upset, about the situations or people that may be throwing things at you or trying to disrupt your peace or whatever, or challenge you. But take a break from trying to figure it all out, right? Because sometimes what happens is when we get too focused on the outcome, we forget what we got to do right now. And that's that trick. Especially, those souls, ones that are very intuitive, or you've got this ability to feel things out or notice things. It's all about, paying attention to your reality now, right? And not focusing on that outcome, right? Because even that polite declaration, you might be claiming something, and then we could be so focused on that outcome that we forget what's going on in our day-to-day reality, or those little small, acts or behaviors that we need to do that's going to lead you to that outcome. So your outcome, or the way it's going to feel, let it be, and then be present, okay? Because heaven knows a better route too. So yes, I feel a lot of you might be confused with where to start with. Something will be provided for you if it hasn't already. Your job is just to look beyond the surface of things. Don't look beyond your environment right now. Just be happy, with as much or as little as you have. Just be happy with those simple things. And it starts to accumulate bigger and bigger and bigger. What else? Shared inspiration. Throw yourself into a new project. Be willing to let go of time constraints and rules, and really be aware of whatever fulfills your heart. So there's something about gentle moderation, taking a different approach. If something in one area of your life is just like not working out for you, take your focus off it completely if you can, or as much as you can, and then focus on something else. Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your career, maybe it's your spirituality, maybe it's a project or a home project or something you want to bring together. Do that. Because that's all about you listening to your instincts and your intuition. Okay, what else? Empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. That strength card that I keep getting with when I was saying Leo. Anyhow, facing your fears. Yeah, because you are empowering yourself. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, allow yourself to be the strong, beautiful person you're capable of being. And others want you to, or I would say, you've got some people that may be watching you from the sidelines, or people like friends or family or supporters of some type. They do want to see you in your power. They absolutely do. And so if you don't feel that you're having that support now, it's because something that you've achieved is pissing others off. And that's okay. That part of pissing others off is really, let God handle that. You don't have to prove nothing. You don't have to explain anything. How exhausting would that be? No, you're just in your own power. And the fact that the Seven of Wands came up and this whole thing about empowering yourself, There's something that you've already done or something you're getting close to that is very distinct. And because it's distinct and unique and different, it will challenge others. So once you know this, it's not going to bother you as much. So, take light on other people's opinions, but you don't have to wear it. You don't even have to carry it with you. Flick it off like a little fly or something. Okay, what else? Change direction with ease. Okay, this is all about taking that focus elsewhere. Okay, so this is a time for change, shape-shifting your soul's evolution. We were talking about shape-shifting earlier, about blending into your environment. It's time to reconsider what you're wanting. You may be in for a surprise. So you might be forward focused on a certain outcome when there's another surprise that's looming for you. If you just kind of take your focus, or maybe change your direction with ease, or continue going with ease. You got a surprise here. Let's see. Life is better together. Okay, why did that come out so challenging? Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who will support you. See, there's people who want to support you. Now, if you don't have this yet, you will. Virgo, you will. People will respect you. Oh my gosh, now that I said that, you might even resonate with even just the title of Pisces, or maybe Pisces reading. Okay, the title was something like, people will be sorry they didn't show you more respect because they underestimated your powers. You might not feel that you're powerful right now, some of you, but you are, and you will be. You're nurturing your gifts, which means you've got to do things differently, because spirit is not in a school book. Spirit is not in one section or one way, one learning, one religion, whatever. Okay. It's everywhere. Okay. Anyhow, connect to source. Go within to discover what you need to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. First and foremost, connect to source, right? Because I do feel you felt like you've been uprooted. It was comfortable at one time, but now we're not comfortable. We got to find our soil. So your soil is source. Your soil is breathing, living, anything that can make you feel strong in your own spirituality. And also that feminine and that secrecy, the resistance. Remember that whole thing about that spiritual armor. That's what you're doing. The more you connect to source, the stronger you become. What else? And you're strong enough to handle anything or anyone that may come your way. Childlike devotion. Make a promise to yourself that you're going to be devoted to be childlike, because you kind of have to, right? Because we come to a place where we've been uprooted. So we got to have like maybe a childlike mind. Okay. So you are I like this. Oh my God. I'm glad I was talking about you feeling empowered. And yes, people want to see you in your power. In fact, I feel you have some family or friends too. They might have sensed you feeling like you're losing your power, or something like that. But they're more than happy to see you gain control and get your power back if you felt like it was gone or lost. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. You multi-talented, complex being. Polite declaration. What else? Something is hidden from you and someone isn't being truthful. Okay. Yeah, there's a new adventure that is waiting for you. The sparks in the window. That's the 8 of Wands. I want more too about the secrets. And we even have secrecy here. Let's get more. What's important for Virgo to know about the secrets here? Yeah, guard yourself. Not everyone deserves your trust. And the thing is like, it's almost like, yeah, let them keep their secrets. It's fine. You don't need to dig up anything anymore, because there's something new happening here. There's something about sparks flying with someone now or in the future or with others, surprises, gestures of love. because a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. This is an adventure. Okay, so this is, yeah, you're done with something. You really are. You might not feel like it, but you are. There's an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. The other thing that I'm getting to is like there's a secret that you have too that is beneficial for you. You're taking one little step, right? And so you're trusting something that is sacred and secret between you and the heavens here. And you need to know that, you don't have to go fast with things. Take it slow. Now, there may be something here too where take it if it resonates. I don't want to challenge you, but you might get a little pissed off hearing something or finding something out, because I see the sparks as maybe like fire, like anger in a way. But at the same time, it could even just bless you because it's like maybe the final answer you need to something here to break you free, to look in another way and invite a new opportunity. Okay, what else? Total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project. It looks like, Spirit wants you to just focus on something that you just love right now. Okay, so don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a project, interest, or goal. Now, if you don't have that yet, know that this is the energy that you're inviting into your world. And so I see you having a lot of fun with it. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of, immersing yourself in this. So give it 100% of your energy, and you may find what your life has been lacking. Okay, now, some of you might have gone through a period of real burnout. You might be passionate about something, but you might be tired of it because you're burnt out with a lot of other things that have gone on in your life. Take a break when you need to, but give it your 100% focus again when you're feeling good and rested, and see how you approach it. And see if you really did lose your passion, because I probably will guarantee you didn't. So give yourself 100% to just dive into something that you totally want to. What else? Yeah, because you're breaking through to new dimensions. It's like you really upgraded yourself, and there's no going back, right? We bled out what we needed to bleed out, whatever that doesn't belong to you, and a new endeavor is on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth into your consciousness. So something original, something new, innovative. This is you. And you are breaking those barriers. This is why Spirit is saying, don't allow anything or anyone to knock you off of your own mountain here, because this is yours. You have claimed this and it is yours. But not everyone gets to go and to this new dimension because they haven't done the work. They haven't done the soul journey. What else? Keep it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So don't feel like you have to rush into something. And now if someone is rushing you, because I feel that this might be the case too, where you're having to push back on some people here or something that's trying to rush you. Because remember, we're trying to let go of the time restrictions, the time constraints, the pressure that you've been, feeling on yourself, or others might be feeling that maybe others are doing to you. What else? Nope, that is it. Okay, so let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you that you need to be aware of, Virgo. How is Spirit helping Virgo? Making the right sacrifices. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. Yeah, because in any relationship, we have to be willing to give up a part of our time, right? to spend time with someone or with love. You know, I really get this whole thing that you're in the stage of a rebirth. Maybe, yeah, like something that you thought was going to work out, it just didn't. This is why, you know, we're kind of still hooked onto an outcome, but try to be easy about that. Keep letting it go. God is going to surprise you, Virgo. So yes, Spirit is helping you decide what you're willing to sacrifice or what you're willing to give up or what you're not willing to give up. Because there's this whole thing about, you know, things will be, you know, some things are negotiable, but there's things that are non-negotiable. Let's see what else, how Spirit's helping you. Yeah. Okay. You're getting rid of the wrong things or what's not necessary or needed any longer to come into what is right. You know, and finding simple things. So some of you could also be going, not all of you, but maybe some of you are going through a process where maybe you're like donating things or getting rid of things. Maybe you're just, maybe the desires for maybe earthly things have really faded away. That will come and go, you know, as you're evolving. I mean, we go through periods where we're sacrificing more of the material for the spiritual. And then we kind of blend those things together. And then sometimes we kind of do that again. But however, there's just something going on with a rebirth and coming together and finding joy in those simple pleasures of just being together, right? Because we're not having to overdo things or do too much. Let's find out a blessing that is coming towards you that you have to look forward to before we end the reading. A blessing for Virgo. Being insightful and established. Ooh, very secure. Ground and rebalance your energy and bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past and the future. So here you are in your element of being insightful and established because you have really harnessed that gift of neutrality. And so you can be assured that you are thriving wherever you land. I hope that this was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.